So, my dear Gemini, this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. So this can sometimes be silent treatment. Yeah, we have the Four of Swords here as well, together with King of Wands and Page of Swords. So I'm thinking this is a little bit rebellion from your side. Maybe you are ghosting someone that in the past have ghosted you. It doesn't have to be the same person, but it might be that it's typical one kind of person or the same type of person have maybe ghosted you or treated you in some undignified way over and over. And here it seems like you have learned from this, that maybe you will understand too, that you can also walk away from situations. Okay, you don't have to always explain yourself. We can sometimes do that as like to teach people how to treat other people better. But for right now, with what you are going through right now, I think it's better if you don't try to change the world. I think it's better for you to kind of take care of yourself. Here we can see this, that you're working on your own shadow and your own dreams, that you have this passion, things that you wanted to experience, things that you wanted to have in your life, but it always ended up with this you mirroring your own shadow out into the world and meeting someone that might not have treated you particularly well. But with this card here in the reverse, it shows that you are now taking in your shadow. So it means that you need to kind of become a little bit more like the person or the kind of people that you're always being confronted with in your life. So because you have this part of yourself locked in the basement somewhere, and if you can take it out and integrate it, you don't have to meet this type of person on the outside again and again. We also have this Virgo, this is Capricorn energy, so earth energy. So it shows you working on yourself where you stand instead of working on different relationships. You are working on yourself, finding yourself, going deep within, and kind of releasing this side of you from prison, because you have learned at some point that you are not supposed to treat other people badly or in a certain way, and you are probably learned by getting a lot of consequences for bad behavior, and you probably solved this by putting one of your soul parts in prison. So this has become your shadow now, and you face this character again and again on your outside. But if you can integrate this and become a little bit more like your adversary as your kind of your enemy, you can become more like them. You will integrate this side to you, and you will create balance between good and bad inside yourself, between the light and the dark, between all your strength and your weaknesses, your unconditional love, but also your ability to be strong and show people leadership. Like, this is the way we should deal with this. This is the way it should be done. And we can see here also with the World card that you have finished big cycles in your life, things that have made you so much stronger, but you have been forced to sacrifice dreams and love for this, to kind of give yourself a better treatment, to take better care of yourself, to integrate again your strength and your power, to not be like a pushover or let people walk all over you. Okay, so I will fix one of your light is dimming down there, so I'm going to fix it. So I think it's a little bit better now. So this will be what's on your mind about the person or the people most on your mind. It can be a love relationship, it can be friendship relationship, your family, co-workers, children, things like this. And this is the situation with said person or these people. And this is what's on their mind about you. This is your feelings or attachment towards them. Sorry for my voice. This is the bond between you. and this is their feelings or attachment towards you. This is your behaviors and attitudes towards this person or these people, and this is the outcome for September, and this is their behaviors and attitudes towards you. So we'll start with the situation here, and we have the Lovers in reverse. So it's much like the Justice card, where we see that there's an imbalance between you and other people in your different relationships or in a particular relationship. When this comes off, there's something that needs to be worked on in relationships. We need to better the balance. The more you give, you don't get more love because you give more. You can see this in your own life, that the people that gives you the most, you sometimes take them for granted, and the people that doesn't give you that much, you might be more interested into pleasing them and make them love you. This is a remedy, like a residue from residue from when you were a kid, and you needed other people to love you. In other case, you would die. Okay, if no one took care of you, you would die because you were too small to take care of yourself. That is hopefully not your circumstances right now. And if they still are, you need to free yourself from this and become more self-sufficient, because this is a part of growing up, to be able to take care of yourself and your life without other people. It's a part of your individualization process. If you're still very codependent to other people, for example, they are behaving in a bad way, you are trying to fix the situation, that is showing that you still have this fear of survival, that you're not going to survive if that relationship isn't working out. It might even be that you will lose your will to live if this relationship isn't working out, because you still haven't really grown up and become your own hero, the master of your own life. You haven't really found yourself and your own life purpose. So your life might feel dim or boring without these other people. So there's a process that you might have to go through to really free yourself. It doesn't mean that we are happiest when we are without other people. Of course, we need other people, but we want these kind of relationships where there's balance. When there's unbalance, there's something we need to do. We need to work on this. We need to work on ourselves so that we'll be in a better position to attract an equal soulmate or people that's on our level, that can give and take in equal measures. So this is the goal. But right now there's an imbalance, and this is what's on your mind about this person, most on your mind. And we have the 9 of coins in the reverse. So you might have felt like they come off like they don't need you. They don't need you in their life, or they do so well without you, or they come off as they don't need other people in their life. So they have probably learned to become more self-sufficient, and they deal with this. They have the power to walk away from situations. So the more you want them or the more you need them, the less you will have them, because they will feel that they have lost their freedom and they will walk away. So this is your perception of this person. This is your fears maybe about this person, but it's just showing what it is that you need to work on. Sorry. And we have here the 9 of Pentacles. So being self-sufficient, being able to take care of yourself, going through this individualization process, be able to stand on your own legs, create your own success in your own life. Okay. So beautiful, actually, but it's life can be a strict teacher, and our soulmates can be very strict teachers and not giving us what we want until we have worked through our own issues. Okay, so this is what's on their mind about you, and we have the 8 of Swords in the reversed. So it seems like they are kind of agreeing with me that you need to free yourself from your own prison, that there might be a lot of people that you're trying to please. This is actually Gemini. It's a card of being so preoccupied with guilt and shame, and this person said that, and I said this to that person, I regret, I should have said this instead, and you're going through things in your mind, what happened, what you said. You might feel ashamed or crippled or angry with people because they don't support you enough. But the problem is that you're trying to live up to all these people's expectations. You're trying to make them all love you, but they are not supposed to love you. You are supposed to love yourself, and then this will reflect out in the world. When you have people that's putting like difficult demands on you, or making it impossible for you to please them, it's because you are making it impossible for you to please other people. You have too high demands on yourself. So she's not really trapped here. It's not really a prison. She can probably wiggle herself out of this tied up, it looks like leather around her here, and take off the blindfold and then just step out between those swords. And that's why the Eight of Swords is in the reversed, because this person look at you and see, oh, it would be so easy for you to take yourself out of this position. Stop caring what I'm doing. Stop caring where I am, or who I'm with, or what I'm doing, or what those people think of you. Don't try to please everyone. Okay, so this is what this person seems to be thinking of you, or what's on their mind about you. Eight of Swords. They might be wanting to free themselves also from the situation, and that's why you're feeling like they're running away. So this is the bond between you, and we have the Eight of Cups, so we can see a situation where a person is running away. And it's the 8 here. So it might be that initially it was the other person walking away from you, or being kind of the runner in this situation. But I'm getting the connection with the Five of Pentacles that we saw in the reversed, and the Three of Wands. And it's also aimed towards you. So I'm thinking that this person have taught you this power of walking away. You didn't know it before they showed it to you. So they actually didn't do it because you were unworthy of love, or you were too boring to, take part of their time or whatever. It was because this was meant to happen. This is why they are your star-crossed lover, or your star-crossed friend or family member or whatever. And this is 8. You remember we had the star card talking about these things, and it's 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. You can see this is 2 8s on these cards, so they are connected. So it's showing that what you were supposed to learn from this person was this power to walk away. They have taught you this by showing that their boundaries matter, their freedom matters, they don't care what you say, they do whatever they want anyway. So they are your shadow being displayed on the outside. So you will learn what you need to develop inside of you. It's already there. It's just that you refuse to let yourself use this because you're trying to be a nice person. And so it's nothing wrong with your intention. It's just that now you're supposed to learn another thing, to be this kind that you can be towards others. You are supposed to learn to be this kind towards yourself. And the Eight of Cups, it's a little bit a boomerang kind of card, particularly when it comes in reversed. So it might be that this story isn't really over, that there might be more things to learn from this relationships. Our relationships aren't really here to make us happy. They are our spiritual sadhana, our road to enlightenment. And as long as we have things to learn from a relationship, it will still be on our mind, or it will still be present in our life in one way or the other. So it might, with these 8s here, it might be that you want to free yourself from the thoughts and feelings for this person, but it feels a little bit difficult. And it's probably just because there's like one little bit more, like one penny more that needs to drop. The other shoe needs to drop. 8 of Pentacles needs to be completed. Okay. So this is your feelings towards this person. And we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So you have been full of pain about this relationship in the past, like really being tormented about this person not loving you enough, not supporting you enough, not being honest, maybe involving third parties, or being loyal to other people but not to you, and so on and so forth. But with the Three of Swords, you're kind of you're kind of getting over it. It doesn't hurt as it did before, because you're starting to get the teaching out of the situation. First, it was like, why is this happening to me? Why did they do me like this? Why? But now it's more like, aha, I learned this from this situation. I'm getting stronger. I'm more cool now, more zen. I'm not as anxious as I was before. They don't seem to have the exact same effect on me. You might still be thinking of them, as I said, but it's not as painful. It's like you could be with them or not be with them. It doesn't really matter. You would probably want to be with them. Maybe that's your dream, like a secret dream that you have, that you want to be with this person, or you want them to love you, but you're also kind of accepting if they don't. So you're healing. That's beautiful. Okay. And this is their feelings towards you. And we have the Four of Cups. So it both seems like they are missing you, but in the same way, they are rejecting your love. Here, the divine is kind of offering your love to them, saying, hey, this person is here. They still love you. But they are focused on this, what they really want. So it might be that this person is a little bit spoiled. Like grass is always greener on the other side, or they always feel like they are worth something more. Sometimes with these kind of personalities, they might be a little bit chilly experience to be with this kind of person. They can be cold, cutting. They don't seem to care about the other people, and love doesn't matter to them, things like this. It might be that this person is going through a little bit of a depression, and they might have what we call a narcissistic injury, that they once got so traumatized that their soul, their heart was kind of ripped away from them, and left was this empty shell. And it's all about me, what I want, what I deserve, and so on, because they have built their persona out of like this outside shell. If they have the better car, the better looking girlfriend or boyfriend, the trophy wife or husband, or the big house or whatever, that is what they're trying to achieve. They want to win over other people, and they are not particularly content with what life is offering them. So they always take other people for granted, and the work that they do and the effort they put in. And it's like a child taking their mother's work for granted, the clean laundry and the clean house and the dishes that's you can eat from them because they are washed and things like this. So it's a person that is kind of not very content with life, and nothing is too good enough. It's always something missing for this person. They're always running away. They're always trying to find something better, or trying to find something that will amuse them or wake them up. But they can't be woken up if they have this narcissistic injury, because they are lacking their heart here. And the healing from this is actually to go down into depression and find out that you have a heart, and to heal that traumatized part of you that got injured, that made up this false persona. So we can say that they have the opposite person in their prison. They probably have their heart there, where you have your more bitchy kind of person in prison. Okay, and it can be in the other way around. If you as a cross watcher read this and you think, but this is me and this is them, it's probably like this. Gemini here, you there. It can be different for different people. This is a general reading. Okay, so you need to find yourself here and understand, okay, this is me, or this is me. Okay, and it can be, if you are Gemini, you can understand yourself to be this person as well. I'm reading most for females, and females are usually on this side, the left side of the reading, and the males are usually on the right side. So there's a lot of dynamics in these type of readings. And if we work mostly from our masculine side, we will be on this side. Okay, even if we are females. This is your behaviors and attitudes towards this person. And we have a Queen of Pentacles here. This is very beautiful. Through all you have gone through, you still have this kind of unconditional love for them. It's really like you are this mother archetype, the best kind of wife, sister, brother, father. You're really providing for your surrounding. This is Virgo energy, as is this. So it's just that you have missed the point that you need to give this same to yourself. But I'm feeling with this card that you are very stable. It's not like you are so anxious anymore about this situation or this relationship. You still love them. It doesn't change. You don't have to take that part of you and throw it away. It's there, and it seems like you have learned to accept it, that it is what it is, and you are what you are, and that gives you a very beautiful foundation. And there's a lot of love that's offered to this person, and it's so sad that it's kind of being pearls offered to a little bit pigs in this context, because they are taking your love for granted. But in the same way, I'm feeling very comfortable with this card, because I'm feeling really that you're starting to give this love also to yourself. So wherever you are, whatever you do, whatever happens, you are kind of cool, zen, you're still you. You don't have to take revenge because they did this to you, or you don't have to feel upset or anxious, because I think you have found yourself. This is, we saw the Hermit in the reverse. You have made this deep diving, and this is what you found. You found this loving part of yourself that's very stable, and you just don't, just because there's a storm, you don't change your mind about things. You're still you. You still have the same thing to offer. And I think you have realized your own value with this. So you don't have to be so erratic or, like full of resentment or anxiety, because you know yourself, you have found yourself, you know what you're worth, you know your own value. So if other people can't see it or what you are offering, that's them missing out on you. So you're becoming kind of cool, but you're still this very loving person, okay? And this is their behaviors and attitudes towards you. And we couldn't expect more than this, I guess. It's the Magician in the reverse. So it's a trickster, a manipulator, a narcissist, someone that's all about how to manipulate other people to get their way. So this combination is kind of awful in one way, because the King of Pentacles is more surrounded by mountains usually, or walls. He has better boundaries. You don't have those boundaries, and you actually need them to deal with this kind of manipulating type of people. So you really need that devil in the basement, the trickster, or the person that don't give a damn or walk away without consideration for other people's feelings, and so on and so forth. So you need that part of you, and it's a little bit acute. I don't think that you would get hurt by this combination. This might be one person, but it might be like the similar kind of people coming into your life over and over again, doing the same tricks and being equally bored and not seeing your magnificent you. And it's like this red flag being held here, not as a warning so much as like, you have seen this before, god damn it, wake up, do something about this, don't let them trick you over and over and over again. Just because you can't take it doesn't mean you should, okay? So this is the outcome for September. And we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So whatever people are telling you this month, don't believe them. If you know that these people that you suspect, you have seen the little bit red flag here, and you understand that this might be a situation, it looks like something I've seen before, I might be tricked here. You don't want to be suspicious. You want to believe in your dreams. You want to believe that there's good people out there. So you give life a chance. Don't stop giving life a chance. But here, really trust your intuition on this, and know that you're going to experience the same stupid shit again, okay? So now deal with this person as they deserve to be dealt with, okay? Deal with them as they deserve to be dealt with. Don't give your pearls to pigs. Don't believe a word that people say, even if they are promising you, giving you the moon or whatever. It's just so they will have their way with you. They will get from you what they want, and you are this valuable resource. So they want something from you, but they don't want to keep you because they are taking you for granted. So you need to learn that there's people like this out there, and learn how to deal with them. Learn to deal with difficult people, tricksters, people that's full of themselves, people that don't care about your feelings, and stop care about their feelings, frankly. Care about the feelings of the people that actually cares about you. And these other people, you don't have to care about their feelings. You can treat them as you know that they are going to treat you, because I'm pretty sure that they are going to try to trick you or manipulate you or lie to you or steal your stuff. So don't let them do that. Put up some walls here. Okay. I'm actually hearing your song right now, and it's the same song that came for Leo with the last reading, and it's a Bad Child. I will put it in the description box for you. Now I'll take cards from the Wisdom of House of Night Oracle cards with Colette Baron Reed, among else. And see here, this very new cards. So, guidance for my dear Gemini. Okay, that one. Obedience, okay. This looks a little bit like the Magician here, together with Justice card, or maybe it's just the Justice girl that have risen on her 2 feet. The Sword is in another position. She's a little bit more rebellic. Interesting. Okay, so I'll read this card for you. Obedience. So you really need to be obedient here. You want to be nice and, good trooper. Make the world a better place. But here it's a little bit like you are in a warrior position, that you need to defend your kingdom. There are rules for everything. The sun rises and the moon sets, and they dance together in perfect steps. What rules are you considering when you ask your question? You will be sorry if you are going to break a rule that is in place to protect you and others. Even though you may not like authority right now, this is a time to obey what has already been set in motion. This is the time to learn the lay of the land and to follow the customs that keep things in order. Learn the steps of the dance before you attempt to change them to suit you. So this is exactly your fear. This is exactly what you believe, that if you don't follow the law and order that you learned in a previous lifetime, where you probably learned it in a very difficult way, you probably went through the same thing as you are doing right now, getting the same teaching over and over and over and over again, that you need to be fair towards others, you need to be fair towards others, you need to be fair towards others. And you might have been executed, persecuted, being really terrorized by people that wanted you to change your ways, and you did, and you became this person, this trapped person. So it's like a pendulum swing. First, maybe you were like this person, like a real narcissist, saying, hey, I'm the ruler of this universe, you should all obey to me. And then you learned the hard way, over and over, like the 8 of Pentacles, that no, I'm supposed to be a good person and listen in to what other people say. And the pendulum swinged extremely to this side. And now your fear is that if you don't follow the rules, God's hammer will fall on your head. But this time it's about creating balance. We see the scales here between you being you have this kind of narcissistic energy in your shadow, and you have kept it at bay, you have kept it in prison, but it needs to come out, because all bad personality traits also have a good side, and this side was here to protect you, to be able to say no, to be able to put boundaries, to be able to love and cherish yourself, to see to that you are surviving and thriving. And now you have your pendulum has swung all to this side, so you're only looking out to other people surviving and thriving and having a nice time, and no one is looking out for you, because your opposite is the narcissist, the person that doesn't care about your feelings, just uses you as supply. And you need to be courageous enough to go against these rules that you have learned in a past life, and you learn them for a good reason, but there needs to be balance among everything. Balance with give and take, balance with sacrificing yourself and not sacrificing yourself, and give to the people that deserves it, but don't give to the people that don't deserve it. So this is a big fear with you, this to be obedient. You want to be obedient. So when you are going against this, you might squirm like a little maggot. You know, you decide to, I will never, sorry, I'm trying to make this video. So to sharpen it up. So you might feel like you don't never want to talk to that person again, but you know that the social rules is that you need to talk to them and you need to be nice next time. But if you instead says, hey, we have had our difficulties and we don't seem to be able to solve them right now. So I don't want to have a relationship with you from now on. And that's that. And if it changes, if you can forgive each other in the future, all the better. But right now, if you're feeling this way, this is the way you need to roll with this. Okay. So also take from Wisdom of Avalon. It's also Colette Baron Reed. Let's see if we can get these cards out in the little book. So another oracle for Gemini and guidance to my Geminis. This one. These ones. The mystery and the movement. So this is Libra again. The balance and movement is water. So going with your feelings, following your feelings, and that will guide you towards the right direction. Go with the flow, okay? So if you feel in a certain way, that's justified. Let yourself free yourself to follow your own flow, okay? So mystery. First we deal with this with balance and finding your way. This marker directs you into the unknownable mystery of your journey. It is the sacred place where all things are created but are not yet formed. It points the way to pure power and potential, which meets the magic of intention. It tells you that the magical, unknowable forces of destiny and fate are working in your life, the forces that you can never fully understand or control are indeed weaving their magic around you to help you fulfill your true purpose. So it's again the Justice card, which seems to be the theme for your reading, that universal powers, you are scared of them, you want to obey them, but you don't know that you're actually going against them right now when you're not honoring yourself enough. There is, however, a warning to be humble here. The mystery reveals itself only when it chooses, and not when or how you demand it to show itself. The cosmic laws operate here outside of time and space, outside of human influence and intellect. So it might be that you need to have a lot of patience, that you're not going to get any gratifications for your revolution or your obedience as of now, right away, that you need to, be resilient with starting to honoring yourself. Only hindsight will reveal their patterns. Only total trust and the deepest faith can be your allies when the mystery appears as a sacred journey marker on your path. Sometimes it may seem as if you are going backward, but truly, if you look at a spiral, it goes up, back and around, reaching upward, although it may seem for a time that you are not. You are indeed progressing. Trust the mystery and keep going. For now, trust that the thread of your life is woven into the pattern of the mystery with beauty, grace, strength, and purpose. This marker is an auspicious and profound omen that shows you that you are on the correct path. Good work. Beautiful. Okay. And then movement 36. So this marker reminds you that all things change as part of the cycle of life. This may portend a physical move, or it heralds a release from restriction and waiting. Rejoice, for change is in the air and new things are about to enter your world. You remember I said that you need to have patience, and you need to have patience until you don't need it anymore, because it's going to be like spring. First it's taking its time, it's getting cold again, it starts raining heavily again, or snow comes again. But then one day it's on this breaking point where spring wins over winter, and it will just, boom out in this blossom. So your life will blossom again, but you need to follow your emotions, your feelings, what you really want, what you really feel. You need to be true to yourself. Rejoice, for change is in the air and new things are about to enter your world. This puts you on notice that it's time to broaden your horizons as you move forward on your path. You may travel to new and foreign places, both physically and inwardly. It is fortunate and timely to do so. Nothing is ever meant to be static in the ways of living mystery. Movement brings challenges that must be not resisted, for progress can only be made by letting go of what was and welcoming what is and what is yet to come. This marker is always an omen of change for the better. So change for the better is coming, but we don't know how or what will happen. The only thing we know is the path you need to go on, and that is, if you are on this side, you need to learn to have boundaries. You need to learn to stick up for yourself. You need to learn to follow your own natural reaction and emotions, to listen to them. You don't have to react, but you can feel your reaction. Okay, I don't like this. And you can say, I don't like this. You don't have to, be like a volcano. And I don't see you being like that. And if you're on this side, you need to find your heart. You have lost your very essential part of your soul, your compassion, your empathy, your